Okay, there we go. Welcome back, everyone. Apologies, I was depressing myself by reading more about I was reading more about people's opinions on the current TV show. Let me go ahead and make sure. Okay. So yeah, last time around we started the game. We have a person, I believe her name is Sarah, who turns out to be able to control magic, and now we're going into rebellion. We're currently split between 3 side stories. We're currently split between 3 side stories over here. And our goal is to... I don't quite remember our goal. But we have been kicked out into the overworld once again. Oh, there we go. We can probably now go to Doma Castle. Okay. That's probably what we should be doing. As we are killing some stray kitties, unfortunately. So let's go to Doma Castle and see how bad the poisoning is. Okay, areas of limits. So then I guess we take right here. Okay. As we move into something called the Phantom Forest. Let me go ahead and make sure everything else is currently working. I do apologize as well for once again for the ranting earlier. Use it very quickly. Make sure everything is working as intended. It seemingly is. Okay then, well, I guess we will just follow the arrow. Recovery! Oh, cool. Right, we have a recovery spring. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's keep following... Let's just keep following the things and see where we end up. Yes, follow the things. Yes. Let's keep following the arrows, what I wanted to say. Okay, good. Bushido. Okay, that was a miss. There we go. Alright, good. That's not too much experience. Hello, that's a train. All right then, Okay, this does not look suspicious at all. Second. Scan making sure everything is currently working as it should be. Okay, we have train. It's the okay. The that phantom. Oh, that does not sound good. I'm not certain if I like the words phantom train. Carries the souls of the departed to their final destination. Oh. That's not good. Hello. Wants to accompany us? Sure. Okay, by the way, over here. Train's conductor. Tell us about this train. Ferries the souls of the departed to the other side. So you have a calling the engineer's compartment. Okay. Timetables. Making timetables with as much conflict as there is right now. Oh no. Stand and we can save. Okay. We also happen to have a random ghost. Alright then. Hello, random ghosts. No, let's do it anyway. Or even though it's humanly possible or anything like that. Alright, he's afraid of machines. Look at the pixel of the... we absolutely can. It is absolutely evil. It's an absolutely evil looking picture. Also, hi T, welcome back. You didn't miss much, you mostly missed me having a reasonably lengthy rant about Bethesda being incapable of writing solid stories in New Vegas. So, you didn't miss much. But yeah, that's a cool looking ghost indeed. It's very evil. Okay, can we... We cannot. Okay. We have Angel Whisperer and Cloud. Well, let's... Apparently it is taking damage? What would Possess do? Ah, okay. Oh, cool, okay. Yeah, I'll talk more about it during the New Vegas stream on Sunday, because at this point, the New Vegas stream is essentially a cry for help on my end. Like, New Vegas has been done dirty. Okay, that is... Oh. Alright. What happens if we talk to the ghost? The answer is that... Alright. Solid. It's like, I wonder what happens if we talk to Ghost. The answer is, we are attacked by Ghost. Yes. I see. But yeah, just about the entire country was working from home today. Okay, there we go. I'm getting a whole lot of experience. Kinda makes me wonder if it's even worth it to talk to these ghosts. Okay. Okay, let's bring the ghost along. Because we don't need to talk to the ghost, then... Got a couple of clouds on Angel Whisper, okay. Oh, if only we had any form of, of MP on us. Alas, we do not. Okay, now to self. Wow, that is, oh, that is powerful. Okay. Note to self. Ancient, what cannon thing? Powerful. Okay, problem. Cannot continue forward. Let's see how we are gonna be fixing that. Oh, that's a bomb. Hello, bomb. How are you doing, bomb? I think I've actually seen this train before in Final Fantasy XIV. The problem is, as of a few weeks ago, there are 2 trains that this could be representing. It's like... there are 2 trains here that could represent this particular train in that particular game. But I'm going with the one from Stormblood. For some reason I couldn't think of the name for a moment there. I still distinctly remember the text of that particular fight being that you think you hear a whistle. Which was very confusing to me. Good sirs, pardon me. Thank you. Okay, so those are the living dead. Like in the end, if I do need like just to kind of heal, I can always temporarily put random encounters off. Okay, so that's not it either. Kind of death does it. It is definitely interesting music, yes. I will absolutely be the first person to say that it is a very interesting music. I also kind of like the concept of a train. Like normally, like no escape. Oh, that's not good. But I don't know why. The idea of using a train as the representation. Kind of reminds me of, what was that, like point-and-click game again? That was based on Mexico. Doesn't matter. But there is that I kind of like it as an idea because, like, it's different. Like it's a different idea or different take on the idea of how do you move from this life to the next. Grim Fandango, that was it indeed. I do distinctly remember playing it like years ago, must have been over a decade at this point. Oh no, there are more ghosts. No, it's yeah. No, it's everyone know where to hide. All right. Mahaha. In fact, there is a place for us to run to temporarily. Can we jump? Maybe. You know what? You know what? That works. That works. Seems we've maybe moved into like first-class passengers, based on how more luxurious the cartridges look. I mean, to be fair, they are ghosts. I very much doubt that. Just press whatever random button I see. Well, that works. Yay! Goodbye! Okay, now for the bit where we... Oh, well that works. Okay, good. Save point, save point, save point, save point. Okay, first things first, tent. I have tent. But yeah, I don't know why, but like the idea of using a train is, on the one hand, very modern, but we're also not far enough removed from the Industrial Revolution that it's also sort of like retro in a way. Okay, hello ghosts. Hello. We have Oversoul and hello, Mr. Oversoul. Okay, he's made of stone. That is not good. See, I recognize that from a different Final Fantasy game. But yeah, like it kind of makes me wonder. Like, imagine if sort of like this idea would be in the modern world. Like, what would then be used instead of a train, or would like a train still be like the main way of transportation for sort of like transporting the dead? Like obviously in Western canon we have the idea of the river Styx. But I kind of like the idea of sort of like updating some of our legends. You know, giving it a bit of a modern makeover. Hello? Please be seated if you wish to order. Okay. Well, sure, I guess. What do we have here? We have... I'm not sure, but we might as well give it a go. Like, even if... Assuming we're dying, we're already on the train, so... You're gonna have to tell me what, because I don't know what Hades Town is, so you're gonna have to be a bit more specific there. Again? Sure. Sure, let's be dining again. So now what? But sort of a non-distinct... Oh, cool! Oh, that's how we... Oh, that's actually a lot easier than I expected it to be honest. Oh, that is cool, yeah, because I do feel that maybe as the West we should sometimes sort of like update our stuff, like in the same way that West Side Story is sort of like a modern retelling of Romeo and Juliet. Like, there's something cool about that, in my humble view. Okay, let's go into a random room. Let's get... Oh! I am Siegfried, the greatest swordsman in the world. Hello, Siegfried. We muscled moose grandpa there and grab grandpa and run away. After though it's a bit reimagined, it's exactly a bit. I mean, interesting. I might look it up at some point. Anyway, we are now fighting Siegfried. Hello, Siegfried. Only 6? I mean, to be fair, he is technically dead, isn't he? Is this meant to do more damage? Oh, only one. I mean, I guess it makes sense on some level. You know, like, he's technically he's technically dead, so it makes sense that he might not be as strong anymore. Okay, what do we have here? Tent. Hello, Tent. I do kind of like that as like a joke on... sort of like, that, like, of course, someone from that's dead will not be as strong as they could be. That's a fun little twist on also, Shadow, please don't die on me. Chant for if you don't fight. I might give it a look. I might give it a listen, I guess. Absolutely. Like, I'm always open for trying out new things. There's actually a Reddit post earlier on, there was reading last night on, like, because people were talking... Because apparently the Stranger Things community is having their own Sherlock moment at the moment. So we were sort of like a discussion going on about shows that did actually stuck the landing. And since we're talking about the Afterlife and stuff like that, my immediate response was The Good Place. Like, and what I mean with having their own Sherlock moment, it turns out that the ending to Stranger Things was apparently a bit shit. So people are right now having the headcanon, from what I understand at least. I never really watched Stranger Things. I've never watched Stranger Things. But apparently there is a headcanon that the ending to Stranger Things isn't really the actual ending, and that there's a secret hidden additional episode that will be released at some point. Which... you know, I guess so. So yeah, in the same way that a lot of people were constantly talking about, hello, monster in a box. We're constantly talking about how Sherlock was meant to have a secret final episode. So too, apparently the Stranger Things community has now started talking about that. So that's definitely interesting, I think is the right word. Okay, there we go. That is Hyper Wrists. Sniper Eye and Phoenix Down. Okay, thank you. Kinda hoping that we're very soon gonna get ourselves a little... Okay, save point. Thank you. Kind of want to say, like, I'm not certain how much longer I can go without the ability to save. But yeah, like, so, like I said, in sort of like, since we were talking about the afterlife and stuff like that, I immediately thought of The Good Place as a show that ended exceptionally strong, comparatively. Okay. Oh, so we'll be having some more ads in a moment. Okay, so let me... Oh yeah, I forgot that we can also just run. Well, let us go ahead and use another tent. Because, you know, like, The Good Place in the end ended with everyone at peace. Yeah, I will temporarily put encounters up if only... Just like I say, make it to the front of the train. There you go. I don't know. Oh, hang on. Okay, I don't know, maybe put all three of them off? Alright, in that case, let's go ahead and do what everyone always does. Which is to wait, because we're in the middle of an ad break. Currently waiting. Just currently waiting. And there we go, welcome back everyone. Let's go ahead and do the tried and true tactic of push random buttons until something works. Oh, I've got to stop it. Oh, there we go. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I should look at the stuff more. To stop the train, shut the first and third pressure valves. All right then. Also, hang on, no, the train fell. I recognize this music. Okay. Just once, you will not regret it. Okay. Sure. Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck? That is so dumb! That is so... Oh, that is so dumb. That is so dumb. I can only assume it's because the train is considered a normal enemy and there's like no anything on like... Oh, that is so dumb. I kinda love how dumb that is. I wanna do it again. I just... Fuck it. Let's do it again. Whee! Bonk. Okay, we're once again an imp. Fuck it, we're gonna keep doing this. This is too much fun. We're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna keep throwing. We're gonna keep suplexing him. Okay, we might be dead. We are dead. We shall overcome this. Start from recent save. Let's go and take a look at what we have. So yeah, that is true. That's absolutely true. Okay. As for you, let's get ourselves the earring and the... Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Unfortunately, I don't have any more healings. So Diabolical Whistle, I assume, throws us into a bunch of... Okay, that makes some kind of sense. Okay. Okay, so he's just anchored. So there's not much we can do with Sion. That makes sense. Let's do some more suplexing! Yay! Seems that there's... Okay, seems that Sion is also... something going on there. Oh, it's probably the item I've given him. That probably would explain why he's just doing whatever he feels like. Okay, so Azavane is apparently blocked. Oh, there we go. That's it. Is that the train? That I think. All right then. I should probably take a look at what I have equipped on Shadow that makes him not respond to anything. But well, I guess that is the train. That is something I must do. Okay. Well, that is at the very least. I have now seen where the meme comes from. I have seen where the meme comes from. That is cool. That is cool. I was able to suplex the train a few more times. That was cool. That was very cool. That was very cool. Alright, because this is the Phantom Train, he's seeing the people that died during the poisoning. Good lord, that fuck. You okay, dude? He's not okay. He's not okay. I mean, to be honest, quite a few people currently not okay, but and there we go. So the very least safe. Like, yeah, fuck. And kind of, yeah, no, I can only imagine how fucked it is to like see your wife and child go into that train. Like I can only imagine how fucked it must be to sort of like see that happen. Like, goddamn, dude. Anyway, Baron Falls, is there anything we can do here? Here lies the Veld. Wild and dangerous land inhabited by all manner of ferocious beasts. Alright. Alright. Oh, did I? Oh, hang on, did I? Oh, I forgot to... Okay, well, I forgot to accidentally put encounters back on. Well. Incorrect blitz command. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Well, let's go ahead and jump into a waterfall, because apparently this part of the story just ain't stopping. So, yeah. So far, this side story is interesting. Right. Oh, it's a... Oh, you are purple. Hello, purple. Are you gonna be more than just purple? Apparently being purple means that you can survive my kicking of artists. Okay, that is not great. Oh, that's here. Okay, there we go. Well, we survived the trip down the waterfall. As we move into wild and untamed lands. I will say, it definitely feels like a grand adventure so far. And some nice music. I've just seen what you posted, T. That is great. Let's see. A youth draped in monster hides, his eyes shining with a warm and gentle light. Well, Gao, welcome. You are yet another person I need to keep track of, but I'll... Yeah, but yeah, the Phantom Train bit was cool. It's really interesting because it's actually a really short area, but like in my mind it was bigger due to the fact that it's like its own entirely separate boss fight in 14. So in my mind it was like bigger. Okay. Well, we have just about done all of the northern continent, so cool. Do I have... Okay, encounter on. Just making sure. Well, first things first, there's seemingly a village here. I do like the savannah theme though. That's a cool little theme right there. That's some nice music right there. Also, return to enemies we've already seen. Nice little thematic callback. I don't know why, but I always love themes that are like dealing with the savannah of some kind. Oh, hello. Do we need to hit you or do we just do nothing? Oh, he's hungry. Well, we have a potion here. Go away from Veld. Okay. Okay. Did I do it right or not? I mean, he said he was hungry, so I figured potion is all I had. Get here, lady. Okay. I don't know why, but the fact that this is like the second real town we've seen in the game so far, just kind of makes the entire thing that much more. I got here from all over the world. It's gonna be quite dangerous. All right, cool. So the mob, he threw out his own kid thinking it was some kind of... Okay, so there is a person that... This is... Okay, this is a weapon shop. Not what I currently need, but... Oh, there we go, that's what I need. There's an inn! There's an inn. Let me make use of the inn, please. Yeah, there's something really nice about like sort of like Savannah music. Like, I loved it in Kingdom Hearts 2 as well. And I don't know why, to be honest. Perhaps it's the instruments used that just kind of adds to the entire atmosphere. Okay, what do we have here? Hello, good sir. Kid running around. Okay. Ah, it's a doggo. Hello, doggo. Oh yeah, bow wow. Okay, some dried meat apparently is useful. Let's get ourselves some dried meat. So we get ourselves some of this. Oh, it's a little birdie! Hello, birdie. To Serpent's Trench. I've not, no. Okay, what do we have here? So, Serpent's Trench. So, where is this map showing me? Oh, that's probably... Currently you'll be swept away to Nikia. Too bad our only diving helmet was stolen. Okay, hello. Conditions. Just keeping him going. Mommy says we need to keep... You know what? Your mom is a kind person. Yes, indeed. Do not let sleeping soldiers... Oh, we don't have the money for it. Shame. Sure, let's... I guess we can also just rest in this random bed. I'm not... Wait, hang on. Why is there an inn if we can just rest in whatever random bed we feel like? Like, if we can just rest in whatever random bed that happens to not be occupied. The Empire was supposed to join, try to flee. Okay, injured lad. Would you be kind enough to bring it? Yeah, sure. Let's bring the letter. There are even more Imperial soldiers walking through the Miranda these days, but things are peaceful otherwise. Flowers in the garden, okay. Holding up. Condition works me though, I wish I could fly to your side and be with you. Aww. Ben. Oh, that's such a nice little letter right there. That's so nice. I like that the towns have a bit more personality in them compared to some of, especially Force towns, which I feel is the most direct comparison, given the fact that you know, it's the other story focused. Given the fact that it's the other sort of like story-focused Final Fantasy so far. Southern tip of the continent. Okay, cool. I guess we just send a letter? Shall I let him know the letter has been sent? Okay, seems so. Seems that, you know what, I might as well, if I get 500 gold, I will take a look again just to be sure. I do want to get myself some better... Okay, so we have some... Oh, okay, so we have some iron armor that we can possibly... For now, let's just go and continue on and see where we end up. Let's first of all save, to be honest. Okay, a couple of hornets. I might just want to go and sit here and grind a bit for at very least some better protection. Like, there might not be any... yeah, I might as well sit here and grind for a bit for some additional protection. Like, it's been a while since we last had, like, any form of town. So this is a solid moment as any to go with and stock up on at the very least some stuff. Especially given the fact Sabine and Cyan are both seemingly, like, more melee focused. At the very least, Cyan is. Okay. How much go? We need 1200, I believe. Let's just go ahead and do some quick enemies. Oh, there's lots of enemies. Oh, that could mean lots of money. Oh, lots of money. Bonk. Ooh, the surface is surprisingly stronger than expected. Cool. Oh, never mind. It's not that. It just looks stronger because I'm not using all of my abilities. That would indeed do it. There we go. Oh, that's 440 gil. Okay, one more monster? So that we can at the very least get like some armor for the poor guy, and then we can take a look at some old weapons. It's kind of cool that like enemies we fought before just kind of show up here. Like, almost makes me think that this area is sort of like a place where you can fill out your bestiary if you like don't have everything yet. Okay, you're hungry. Yeah, have some dried meat. Alright, dude is happy. Look at how happy he is. Oh, you're cute. Can we keep the peculiar child? Why am I not surprised that Sabin is the one that is somehow on the same level as the animal child? This is both not surprising from what I've seen of him and also like, of course. Of course this was going to happen. To be fair, if someone was saying my words back at me, I would be just as annoyed. Just let him. Thanks for food. Nice presents. Yeah, sure, why not? Mr. Power like shiny thing. Oh, this is. I like this kit already. The bin is that Moblade, Scion, Stand, Place, River bring you. Crescent Mountain, Moon-shaped mountain, shiny thing there. Okay, we've got our next destination. Is that just a walking cycle? Oh, he's gonna be a right all riot. I'm sorry, why is there a piano we're playing here? Why, hello, Mr. Kappa. How do you do, good sir? Hello, Mr. Kappa. During a battle, choose leap, a command that appears only when you are on the veldt. Keep fighting on the veldt and eventually Gao will reappear. When he reappears, he will have learned the attacks of the monsters you were fighting when he left, as well as those you were fighting when he returned. Any of the attacks he has learned. Oh... okay. I am so confused. Well, first things first, let's get ourselves some new gear. Oh no, wait, hang on, let me check and see if, like, we... Okay, so we did actually send the packet. Okay, we did actually send the thing. Okay, good. First things first, let's get ourselves some better gear. And I can do that during the outbreak. Only on the Velda. Ah! I'll be honest, I didn't really mess around with Blue Mage too much, but I can say that after the outbreak ends. Even in 14, it's like the one thing that I just never bothered to level up. I really should actually open up Final Fantasy 14 at some point today in order to save my house. There we go. Apparently there's a video currently being shared around and I'm not gonna be fucking clicking on it. Yeah, as I was saying, like, I've never really... I've never been the biggest fan of Blue Mage, even in 14, so I don't really have the experience for it. So it's definitely gonna be interesting to see how it all works. Okay, so what do we have? We have Mithril Claws, and okay, we need 16. I kind of want to at the very least get some new weapons for our dudes. So we are gonna be in the bit where we kind of grind for a bit. Not that there's, like, not that it's bad or anything, it's more so like, yeah, you know, like I might as well go and get myself some better gear while we're at it. You know, we're here, it's the first town we've really seen in ages. No need to pay for the inn if you have a bed for free. So we need... how much is it? 1200, give or take? Let me check. 1600, okay. And we have sweet FA. Alright, let's go ahead and just kind of sit around here and do some grinding for some better weapons. Not that I like, feel terribly underpowered, but, you know, we're here, we might as well. Like, we might as well, given the fact that we're here. We have some time to kill, so to speak. Hello, Chippy Rabbit. Bonk. Okay, that's one more rabbit to bonk. I guess... What? We have Magitech... Hang on, wait, what? What do you mean Magitech armor? I'm sorry. What do you mean you have Magitech armor as like a thing? I'm sorry, sir, you're gonna have to be a bit more specific on that particular problem. Sure, let's see what Magitech armor does for rage. The fuck? Like, what the actual fuck? Did he just now... Did he just now shoot a... How does that... I don't think I want an answer to a question I'm currently having. Like, I don't know if my brain could... you know what, I'm just not. There is a time and a place for certain kinds of questions, and this is not the time nor the place. Like, there's a time and a place, and I feel like the question, how does a child have laser eyes, is not one that I want currently answered. Okay, so that is okay. That's raised. That's good. Okay, so gravity is like half. Okay, that makes sense. I don't think... Okay, so we have the ability to bring people back from the dead. I'm just kind of accepting the logic that's going on. 500 gil? Oh, yes, hang on, that's exactly how much I need. I mean, it's not quite how much I need, but it's like, we might as well go ahead and have this. Let's get the claws. Let's equip the claws. Let's sell the steel stuff. Oh, we cannot actually sell it. Okay. Equip. In your case, leather armor goes into... There we go. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. I could sell the hyper wrist, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Okay, metal knuckles. Okay, so we need how much more? We need 600 more. Okay. I will say I did wake up late today, so we might continue on for a bit longer than last time around. Partially just because, you know, I'm enjoying myself. Also, if you are in fact feeling like you want more of me, I don't know why you would, but the Inazuma, third Inazuma 11 vault is currently up on YouTube. If you somehow feel like one stream of me is not enough. Ooh, you are lots of big boys. Okay, what does Angel Whisperer do? You are floating. And taking that. Note to self, Angel Whisperer is relatively shit. Well, we're learning something here. I mean, the floating is relatively solid. It's just I'm not certain if it's that solid enough to go to quickly save. Doing a bit of money grinding. Oh, it's an Imperial. You know what? Let's go into the leap here. I know it doesn't give us anything, but like... Try quickly heal. I wonder what we're getting if he like learns the Imperial Soldier. Like, now I'm curious. I'm also assuming that like the Veld gets updated, I guess, as sort of like time goes on. Simply by way of like new enemies? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how this game is gonna work out. We have Darkwind and Leaf Bunnies. Okay. Hello, Darkwind. Okay, well, so far he has not shown up, so we will continue on. couple of hornets. Okay, we need one more fight. Some gorgeouses. Hello, little Mahmots. For some reason, it seems like the mammoths have a special kind of hatred for Sabin over here. Okay, that's enough money. Now let's start going down the crescent thingy after we grab Fang from... Is his name Fang? I've forgotten what his name is. Okay. There we go. Do I want anything else? Well, if I do, we shall see that later. Let's rest in the free bed. Let's do a quick savey save and then let's make our way down south. The Spritzer and the Bandit. Hello, Mr. Spritzer. Hello, Mr. Bandit. I think I've seen you before at some dungeon at some point. There we go. Here's your dried meat, buddy. There we go. Okay, so his name is Gao. I will probably not remember that, to be brutally honest. I'm really bad at names. Okay, anyway, the Crescent Mountain Cave. Let's see, what does the little boy want? Of course he's forgotten. Okay, not over here. It's a potion. But it's not his treasure, okay. Well, I mean, it's a free potion. I'll still take it. he's a great little treasure hunter, little buddy. Ja, dein little piece of shittest. Shine treasure. Ooh, very shiny indeed. That was a brief. Oh, that's where that Gulf Stream thing comes into play that we heard about earlier. Okay, that makes sense. Lost the money before. That's entirely possible. Oh yeah, because I'll be honest, I don't quite remember either. Oh yeah, right. So we can use the diving bow in order to jump into the rapids towards wherever it leads. Okay, that makes sense. That makes an awful lot of sense. Ooh, does this mean we're gonna get an underwater map as well? That's a cool little usage of mode 7. Oh, that's a cool way of using mode 7, if I'm perfectly honest. Like that's a cool way of doing it. Sort of like showing that how you can easily get disoriented underwater. That's a really neat visual way of showing sort of like the I don't know. Let's go left. I don't know where we end up. We will end up somewhere. Hear nice heroic music as well. Cool, cool, cool. This is a cool, neat little, I guess, side story maybe? Would this be? I mean, this is technically just what's happening, but it's reasonably long actually. Once again, sort of like what I said earlier about this being like an ensemble cast. Like the whole, oh yeah, we're split up temporarily sort of adds to that idea. You know, this idea of like, oh yeah, we're all split up, and so therefore, even if you dislike someone, you can still sort of like have the other side stories, and you're not constantly dealing with them. Apologies, my phone is ringing out there for a moment. Yeah, exactly. Like, sort of like gives you it gives you some time. It almost reminds me of what a television show would do, where they give you some time with all of the characters, so that you can sort of like see the chemistry in action and sort of like decide for yourself who you like and don't like. Yeah, sure. Let's go right. Let's see where we end up. You know, sort of like forcing you also to sort of deal with everyone's playstyles. So it's a nice thing to do. And it's going on for a lot longer than I was expecting, to be honest. Ooh, okay, we've ended up somewhere. Not somewhere we can save. Where are we ending up? We're ending up in the okay, there we go. We are in the Serpent Trench. I was told about the Serpent Trench as like a thing. How much money do we have? Oh, we actually have a lot of money. Okay, cool. So we can buy some potions in that case. Kind of like the heroic music as well. It's like, ooh, you are now, you know, sort of like heroic music of like, ooh, you are now exploring somewhere you might not necessarily want to be. Ah, there we go. Let's get the green beret. Oh, that's a that's a door. Oh, hello, door. Just casually walking. Can you imagine someone being on the other side of that door, being like, I wonder what could be here, and then we just randomly show up? It's like, hello. Well, we made it to Nika. We have made it to our, I assume this is our destination. Oh, wait, hang on, haven't we been here before? South Figaro, still need to shop. What do you mean, still need to? Oh, can we shop here? Oh, we can, cool. Shopping for important goods. Buy something to encourage me, don't. Let me see, we have heavy shields, iron helmets, silk robe. Okay, I'll be honest, I kinda... There we go, this is where I want to okay, we have a couple of high potions. Let's get a couple more. Let's get some smoke bombs and a sleeping tent. And let's go to the inn. Seems like we will have never more than 4 party members, though, based on the inn sizes. Leads north. Okay, so there's a rock slide currently along. So we cannot go anywhere, but what we can do is save. Okay. So what we can do is save. And I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of happy with what we have, like, items-wise at the moment. There is, however, a drinks establishment. Not a strange old man living in a cabin near the left. I helped his son deliver his son 13 years ago. It was a problem both mother and his mom couldn't handle loss went loony. I wonder who that could be. Oh, poor Sian doesn't. I mean, to be fair, he literally just saw his wife and child die, so. This is wholly inappropriate. This feels wholly inappropriate for some reason. Sailed the towns to the southern continent, but all of them have been lost to the Empire. Okay, so if we ever go to the south... Empire. Bad. Alright, let's go to South Figaro. Hey, Nanagal, how are you doing tonight? Oh, look at that. Okay, so we have 2 more scenarios remaining. Do I want chat to decide, or am I going to decide? Do I want chat to decide, or am I going to decide if I'm looking on Discord because someone is talking to me? I mean, we can also wait until after the outbreak in order to pick a choice. Yeah, let's do that. Let's wait until after the outbreak because it will happen in 1 minute. Think, oh dear, I hope whatever it is that you have tomorrow will be going well, dude. I can only imagine how horrible it is. Like, I had a talk yesterday about my future in regards to, like, work and stuff. So it's been, like... It's been an interesting week for me as well in that regard. It's like, I don't really want to, like, talk about it. So we just gotta wait and enjoy your ads. I've been told by Twitch that they've been chosen just to annoy you specifically. There we go, welcome back. Yeah, no worries, dude. It's especially if it's not in your hands, like the best you can do is just kind of it will happen one way or another, and I don't really have any advice there. You know what? Let's go for the other single dude. Worked hard to stem the efforts of the Imperial troops in South Figaro, but now he desperately needs to escape. Let's go for the other. Before we move back to our trio, let's deal with this on our own for a bit. Yeah, but yeah, I hope that whatever it is that you are going through will be helpful, or at least that it will go well. Because it's, yeah. On the one hand, it's part of life. On the other hand, it's also like, nobody wants to think about it, and that's fully understandable. Anyway, let's go out and do ourselves a little sneaky sneak. Okay, that is... Let's see... Bring me some cider and maybe I'll talk to you. Well, I don't have any cider. We do have a clock that I distinctly remember. Grandpa used to be a sub of the richest family. He said I'm only supposed to let merchants. Alright. Is there a way to become... Let's just go from house to house. talking to I love that one of the running gags is that thief is called Locke is constantly being told he's a thief. Like, it really annoys them. So it's close too. Why is the enemy not called birthday suit? Why is the enemy called what it's called? I feel uncomfortable. Anyway, we are now looking like a merchant, which means we can pass. Good. I am going to sit here and be the stupidest person on the planet and pretend as if I don't know why. You cannot make me remember why. I have a very special brain that filters information that is deeply uncomfortable to me. Okay, so that's a soldier. That is armor, but we've already gone past here. Ones in greens are the low-ranking grunts. Okay. Therefore win. Steal the clothes right off their backs. Find something in green. I know what it is, I'm just sitting here pretending as if I don't. Because that's just the way that I like to do Sleek. Anyway, let's go out and steal the poor guy's clothes. Oh, didn't charge. Yeah, why is this? Exactly. Mi no hablo español. Mi no hablo anglais. I'm a very fascinating person where when it becomes useful to me, where the moment it becomes useful to me, I will in fact suddenly not remember how to speak English. Speak, okay. Okay, shift is done. Let's go into here. Is there anything here that we... could possibly... Everyone's against steal his clothes. I mean, I might as well roleplay as a soldier. You know, what with us wearing soldier armor, I'm sure that the moment that I had said, oh yeah, everything is peachy keen, that he would have been like, wait, hang on, that's not how a soldier is meant to be. Anyway, battle, this is, I feel, gonna be a long battle. Never mind, it's not. There we go. And if anyone ever asks, it was a soldier that did it. General turned traitor, therefore locked up somewhere in this town. Oh, cool. Okay, there's an underground thing. To another house, the other leads out of town. Northern Mansion, eh? Cool, cool, cool. Okay, there we go. There's the cider that the other person wanted. I assume we once again go the same way back that we just came in. Let's go and start running. Whee! Okay, cool. That's a green cherry. Cool, cool, cool. Let's not talk to him. What's the way forward again? How do I get back? Oh, there we go. So tunnel from here to the mansion to the north end of town. Go downstairs to tell my grandson the passwords. Okay. Wait, no, 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 don't tell me that I have to redo all of that. Oh, don't tell me I have to redo the entire thing. Oh. Okay, so it's not Rosebud. I mean, to be fair, that's a... Ooh, that's actually a deep cut that a lot of people won't get anymore. For those of you who don't know, Rosebud is actually from Citizen Kane. One of the most... apparently the best movie ever made. If you ask some people. I am not some people, I've never watched it. But yeah, just about the entire movie is essentially about the question of what he means with Rosebud. Okay. Ah, we wouldn't be able to get in anyway. Cool. Imperial troops have turned this place into their headquarters. Okay. Pardon me. Trade my turn to the Empire I could think of was the money. You bad person. You're a bad person. That's all I have to say to that. Clock, wind the clock. there a clock in here by any chance? There is not. But that is the sound of a draft. Kind of like the fact that they have like the sound of a draft as like a way to like represent the knowledge of like, oh yeah, if you want to know if there is a secret hideout, you have to just take a look at a draft of some kind. A magic knight forged by the Empire and tempered in battle. None have ever truly known the woman behind the general's guise. Celeste. Hello, Celeste. That is 8 people I now need to keep track of. Kingdom of Doma. Right. Hello. Using the scenery, I see. Okay, that is save point, save point. Very nice. Let's see, what does it wind the clock? Old clock that's ticking. Old clock that is in fact not ticking. Accident in media. Alright, interesting. We shall see. Okay, he's fast asleep. Let's remove it. Let's not just keep looking, you pervert. Okay, hello General Celeste. The ensemble cast is getting bigger. Help us get out of here. Alright. Stealing is wrong. We are, in fact, a thief. So, I'll take that. Thank you. Yes, he's hunting treasures in other people's pockets. Can't wind the clock. I mean, yeah, I too would be called a treasure hunter if most of the treasures I hunt are treasures in other people's pockets. Okay, that's iron armor. It's actually a little short to be a... Oh. Okay, that's gonna give us some armor. We have a... Alright. Now we have something. Let's steal... You have magic. Oh, okay, you have magic. Stole a potion. Didn't steal the armor this time? Boo! No armor stealing. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong. So we might be slightly dead. Yeah, we are dead. Alright, good talk, good talk. I should probably, yeah. Okay, that is the iron armor. Let's give that to you. Got to deal with the commander first. Let's just see if we can survive this single fight. Okay, progress is being made. We are making progress here. Although it would be nice if we were to actually hit something. Because it seems that we are having some trouble with the whole hitting department. Alright, have a good night, T. I'm not certain. I will probably be once again streaming for like 3 hours, so we will see how long I'll go for. Okay, let's see here. Let's go and do some running. Three commanders, okay. Okay, there we go. So the commanders themselves are not that difficult. Comparatively. But we do seemingly now have a system in place. That's good. We have a system. System is good. System is good. Okay, there you go. Look, is starting to heal. Heavy shield and great sword. Let's boost away your strength. As for you. Great sword and heavy shield, I guess? Yeah, sure. Good. This is good. Apparently we now have access to a rune of some kind. Runic. I'm not certain what that did. That didn't seem to do anything. But you know, we're getting some experience. That's the important part. Okay, so Locke is almost up by 1 level. Okay. More commanders. Hello, commander. That's not the button I wanted to press. But it is the button I did in fact press. So therefore it is the button that shall be used. There we go. If I'm sounding a lot less active than I was on Monday, I now don't have like an entire liter of berry juice inside of me. And to be honest, like sort of like the snow is starting to be it's starting to be very tiring because the move between heat and cold is starting to do a bit of a number on me. Okay, there we go. Locke is now level up. Very good. I don't know why I keep pressing the runic button. Anyway, back to Island. We're not deciding on if I want to do some more slowing down there. Or if I want to move on to the next room. Okay, so let's just, I think I will just move on. Maybe we can come back here later at some other point. Or maybe not. Taint High Ether. I mean, it's cool that I have this, but apparently it's also not where we need to go, so that was a moot question. Like, I feel like if we make these Final Fantasy streams like 3 hours each time, so about 3.5 to account for the first 20 minutes, I think that could work. Okay. Okay, so there's not much else. Just deal with the commander first. And now we can deal with the hounds. Okay, there we go. We're starting to get a grip on. There we go. We are starting to get a grip on all of this. Okay, we have obtained an earring. Side attack. Okay. Well, that doesn't change anything about. What is going on? Giving out like a shield and great axe is actually surprisingly useful. Okay, there we go. So you're now leveled up. Okay, so Locke is reminded of someone. Also, ad break begins in 1 minute. But we did make it out of the village! Which means I can save. Okay, so question. Where do I go from here? We can go to Duncan's cabin, the returner's hideout. Which I doubt is where we need to go. The South Figaro mine. Mount Colts. I think the cabin, probably? Is where we wanna drop her off. Hello, Duncan. Let's meet you again, shall we? Or not. Well, the valleys managed to go and get ourselves a moment of respite, but we also have an ad break, so see you guys in 90 seconds. Please enjoy these delicious ads. Just currently waiting. Okay, there we go. Welcome back, everyone. I hope the ads were fun and had some chocolate around them to make them that much sweeter. Ooh, it's a Belmador. Hello, Belmador. Or Belmador. Did it say Belmador? It's a Belmador. Jesus. There we go. Well, look, it's almost leveling up. That's good. So let's go through... Okay, so we can't go there. The question is, where can we go? With a Mu and an Unsili. Alright. I will say the backgrounds are very nice. Really gives off this idea of like sort of like being in a valley. There we go. Okay, so we can go through the South Figaro cave. Not certain if this is where we need to go, but it's a place that allows us to escape. I would argue that that's a good thing. Also, that gold player is relatively powerful. But not powerful enough to avoid my shtick. Okay, so we just need to... There is definitely a sound happening, and I'm not sure how much I like the sound I'm hearing. Like, the sound is relatively unnerving me. Well, anyway, Locke is now level 11. Congratulations, Locke. What's behind door number 1? I have forgotten. It's treasure. Oh, it's a little... Kind of want to say, like, there's a noise here. And a recovery spring, and it's the turtle! The turtle is still here! And we have the... I'm sorry, the what now? The tunnel armor! This is with its magic. They'll be scrubbing 2 big scorch mods. I'll draw its magic with my runic blade. Okay. Oh, cool. So we just keep using runic blade, I guess? Nope. How about we go ahead and heal Locke over here? Okay. Didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to, but yeah. Anyway, so tunnel armor. Hello, tunnel armor. Okay. Could we maybe not, like, immediately kill my ally the moment that something tries to be done? That would be kind. Okay, good. Good, good. We're getting back into the fight. Let's continue using runic. It's like I'm not. Is it like deliberately cycling through certain things? That's what's happening? Or is it just literally random luck? Okay, well, whatever it was, we managed to beat it. I don't know if it was just random luck or not, but we did it. That's the important part. And we managed to get some Gale as well. Oh, that was it. That was hang on. That was the entire. Well, now I gotta say, I'm a bit disappointed in that entire scenario. It's like, wow, okay, that is. I was somehow expecting more out of that. Like, for some reason, I was expecting something else entirely. Anyway, well, we've only got one thing left. Empire's troops in up pursuit. Bannon, Edgar, and Terra ride the rapids towards Nosh, but the going won't be easy. There's only one story we have left to do. Luckily we have someone that can heal us with prayer, I believe, from what I remember. That's a... oh dear. Yeah, it won't be easy indeed if I die on the first fight. Yeah, it won't be easy. That much is for sure. I assume this is... yeah, I'm assuming that this is scripted. Not sure how to feel about this first fight being partially luck-based. Like, not necessarily the best feeling. Anyway, but did manage to level up though. Not certain how to feel about that. Like, oh, even more lesser. Oh joy. So that does mean I need to focus for a bit. Well, at the very least, Bannon does get a level up. Which means he is at the very least more sturdy. Also, we're getting a lot of experience here. At the very least, this means that we are hopefully reasonably out of the weeds. Well, I mean, we're not, but... It does seem as though the fights are scripted in this section, though. Okay, first of all, save. Where do we go from here? I guess we go to Nosh. Which is the entire reason Getting adventurer. Okay, we have a skull. I missed this. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so that's a spring. Save point. Okay, that's a pot. I heard about the relics. There's anybody else here injury if you heard, drink one, staying at an inn, or just sleep in whatever random bed you can find. This is a monster in the box. This is a silver lobo. Simple and effective. That is chocobo, okay. So equip them, okay. So this is essentially stuff we already know, but I'm still... Wait, in the conflict menu you can take all the time you want to select spells without having to worry about being attacked. That could be useful. Presented by different color. Blue is reflect. Spells are reflected back at enemies. Red is yellow is protect. Defense is increased. Green is magic defense. Okay. Red is speed increase. Red is speed decrease. Pink is frozen. Okay. Damage green up for recovered health. Cast so dead and damage. Okay, we have a surrounded, especially if we got you back to the attacker. It's a sleeping bag, thank you. Serious station effects until another command is entered. When selecting the target for a spell, pass out the target to any enemy, okay. Command action. Down, Elnar at the same time, okay. I mean, I very much doubt that we want to do that, given the fact that, you know, it's still an RPG. Some experience. Your feet, but well, we'll still have a look around. Scott's exclamation spell was always strike 2. Bench upon music special, skills and magic, zombie attacks friend of our like on a hero can cure this. Skills action your page 0, you're still moving, there's a still moving, there's a good chance you're a zombie. Attack is okay. There was speculative spells on items. Re-raise automatically revives get care, reason gradually restores. Absorbs magic and turns it into MP. Okay, that's what we've just seen. Means activate spells absorbed or not about the command is given. But duration increases more battles are fought. Then some rage. Once selected, each command is used continuously until the end of the battle. Okay. Fact certain lore. Difficult for enemies to hit them. That makes sense. Only after the required power for this current question has built up. This is a potion, thank you. But doesn't block spells that have already been reflected once. Cast reflect on an ally, then cast the attack spells on the same person to bounce them at an enemy. Ah yeah, that has been done before in other Final Fantasies, I believe. Will the from power hidden then use range select attack, okay. I mean, that makes sense, because like I believe I've done that before. I believe it was like a boss fight somewhere, 1 to 5, that sort of required you to essentially reflect stuff. Can't stand. Oh, come on! Oh, why does that need to be said? I can stand, man. Come on, man. We're not all the same. Okay. So I guess we can go here. Came out of the mines right around here. Oh yeah, right. Fiddle with something. Okay, so these are the large mines. And we have encounters on, okay. Although the jazz saxophone is once again doing a lot here. Alright, because it's like a level 1 town, we can just... Okay. Well, we did get some additional potions. Which way do you want to go? As the smooth jazz returns. Oh. Okay. Place. Heard of a cave used to test applicants for city guard. Seems this is it. Should we find as long as we follow the light? If made a mistake, lights will surround us. Okay. This is Marsh Mines level 2. Let's first do some more exploring. Unless this is where we came. Oh, wait, hang on. This is where we came from. Gotcha. Oh no, a wrench. Whatever shall we do? That's the smooth jazz. Oh, it's where the Muggles are. Hello. Lots of kaput. Yeah, kaput to you as well. So rune blade, very nice. Move it. Oh, this is the way. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, now I've learned where the Koopos are. See if the rune blade is strong for Edgar. You may throw into rune. Oh, it is! Cool! Alright, well, Edgar, congratulations. Not the biggest fan of the fact that there is a save point here, but let's go and see. Like, I cannot really say too much about how I'm feeling about the game because we've obviously been sort of doing this whole meet clan, meet everyone thing. Hello, Ves. I believe, yeah, you helped us earlier. Town's neutral, trying to convince Observer to return, but it's no use. Okay. Since the Esper was discovered. Get us answers to our question about the Esper, alright. The middle it's good to agree to let us see it. Either going to save us or dig us an early grave. That Yeah, I believe that is actually all the stories. The three groups have arrived in Narsh, and a decisive battle is about to unfold. All right then. With the first story we went through definitely having the most content. Magic power, so recently was the SP was discovered here. Alright. Let's see you. There we go. There's a minute here as well. And we've got some friends. Hello, friends. I gotta run Dharma down to the last child. Yep. Seen that happen. Everything with the return as long as it remains neutral if nothing to fit on the. Yeah, no, that's not how it works. Yeah, the entire party is once again here! Hooray! Yeah! It's for the second Miranda. As evil doesn't mean awful citizens are. Alright. So we're once again splitting up, I assume? About the civilians. Yeah, Kefka is very much about to play a joke. I feel that it's gonna kill everyone. What I will say is I was expecting, for some reason, I don't know why, I was expecting Kefka to be sort of like more hidden evil. Of the valley, alright. Taking you out of love back there. Okay, so Celeste and Terra know each other. Officially, okay, so Celeste was artificially infused with magic. It's possible for you to love other people. That's a question kind of out of nowhere. There we go, ads in 1 minute. So there's definitely some discord in the group. First things first, let's save, and Well, to be fair, like the ad is about to start, so we might as well go ahead and take this moment to relax and vibe and just kinda enjoy yourselves. So we're just gonna be vibing a bit longer than usual. So we're just waiting. Enjoy these next ads. They've been there's some sugar added on top. We're just waiting for the ads to end. There we go. Welcome back. Let's see here. Wait, what? Ah, we can. Alright. Alright, let's see what this whole last stand looks like. Oh, what goes here? Protect the Esper from Kefka. Would you like an explanation? Yes, please. You'll fight using 3 different parties. Use the L button to switch between them. Defeat Kefka before his men reach Bannon or the battle is lost. Okay. We want... at a minimum... There we go. These two actually work really well together. Want Edgar here. Where would Sabine be? Okay, kind of want to say, like, Sabine would probably be most useful right here. Okay. Straight on, now what I've told you about. Oh no! Whatever shall we do? Oh, that's a lot of people. Okay. That's a couple of corporals. But this way we at the very least have someone that can heal in all parties. So this way at the very least every single party has someone that can heal. Which I feel is the important bit. There we go, let's heal. I do like the Victorious music that's currently playing though. That's a nice little touch. Okay, so that is just about done. Okay. Joe is now level 11. So we currently have someone standing right there. Let's go then attack. Let's do blitz. As we casually punch a corporal into into the face. Yeah, like I said, the important thing here is that I want at the very least every party to have a healer. Okay, so Sabine is now level 12. A bunch of corporals. See if we can steal something. Wee bonk. I do really like the heroic music, like that's a cool, neat little detail. As we casually blast a cannon into someone's face. Okay, good. So we move. Pretty much what I wanted is to have everyone that way we at the very least have one on almost one on every single lane. That is so far going well. So far, so good. So good to see that we were tutorialized on how this works in the tutorial area. There we go. It's another heal. Because that's 4 corporals. Let's go then rage into the Silver Lobo. I don't quite know what it does, but I'm sure it will be useful in some way. It is actually really useful. Yeah. Oh, he's a chompy boy. He's a very chompy boy. So in that case, we'll just let Gal do all the fighting here. Oh, he's a very chompy boy. Okay, let's move you to over here. As we casually shoot a laser into someone's face. Which is just still one of the cooler things that can be done. Still also trying to sort of like vary everything up. You know, for the sake of, partially for the sake of stream, partially because I don't know if there are any specific rules that I've not been told about yet. Okay, so we have more. So a corporal and a feeder. Let's go. I mean, the silver lobo was actually really nicely done. So I will stay with the silver lobo in that case. Even the silver lobo is actually, yeah, it's genuinely really good here. So I'll just keep using that. Okay, Edgar's now level... This is just to make sure that everyone sort of like gets an even amount of experience. So that way some people aren't getting insanely overpowered compared to others. Okay, Fedor is almost dead. Okay, Siando and Tiger, and we've also leveled up. Oh, heavy armor, okay. Let's begin by stealing some stuff. Okay, can't steal, but we can heal. Bonk. Let's start with the heavy armor, because that one feels by far the most terrifying. Okay, there we go. Moving to the final box, which is with Fedor, with a lovely Fedor. Hello, Fedor. Oh, that's easy. He's immediately dead. Oh, poor doggo. And there we go, doggo is dead. That's a hell's Okay. Oh no. Yeah, something tells me that we are not surviving this. But we can at the very least do damage to him. Why did I... I'm an idiot. Oh, well, that works. You know what? That works. I'd still be able to make it. Or not. Okay, to have a single enemy's... Cool. Okay, cool. So now we know that he has like 500 or so left. That is useful information. Okay, cool. Let's go with them very quickly. I feel like it's only fair for us to fight Kefka. Like this. Can steal, okay. Stole elixir. Very good, very good. Going well so far. Into aura cannon. I do like the fact that Kefka apparently says a random elixir on him. Like, yeah, dude, never know when it's useful. Yeah, it feels thematically relevant for Celeste to deal with Kefka. Given the fact that apparently we cannot just casually yoink him into the sky. Oh shit. Rune is still useful. Hi, Ashashi. How are you doing on this very fine evening? Asia, my apologies. Okay, so that's an. Well, we still have more party TVs. I'm doing well. Just vibing, playing a game I've never played before. Okay, that makes. Oh, wait, hang on, wait, what? You're joking. No. Well, I mean, I was doing alright. It's good to hear. That's genuinely really good to hear. Unfortunately, though, I think that this is a sign from the universe that I should probably end it for today. We've been going for about 3 hours. I'm trying to sort of like keep the streams to about roughly 3 hours so that I, you know, mostly so that I don't get tired of it. And especially if it's like 20 minutes between where we were and here, it's probably best if I do that on Friday. Thank you very much for the follow. I should mention I'm a variety streamer, but I'm going through my backlog, and Final Fantasy VI was one of those games that was still yet to be played by me. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and continue this on Friday, because a 20-minute save is one of those points where I'm like, 20 minutes away from a save is one of those points where I'm like, you know, Friday. So that's it for me for today. So far, I'm liking the game. And I will mention I'm a bit annoyed at the fact that there is like a 20-minute gap between saves. Like, it does feel a bit weird that Kefka is like the only fight where sort of like where you can die. What time? 4 or 7 p.m. Central European time. So it's currently 40 minutes past 10 over here. So from there you can sort of like work out your own time zones. It's currently 40 minutes past 10 p.m. I'm planning 4 or 7 p.m. on Friday. I'm not sure yet when. It kind of depends. The thing here is, we're currently in the middle of a snowstorm. We're in the middle of a code orange. It could be scaled up to a code red, which means shit's getting even worse than it already is. So I'm expecting a package that could be here at any moment on Friday. I don't even know like what the government is gonna tell me. So I'm trying to stream either at 4 p.m. or at 7 p.m. If I'm not here by 4:15, 4:30, assume that it's around 7 p.m. But yeah, that's all kind of dependent. We're in the middle of a freak weather event. Snowstorms don't happen here ever. Like the last time was, I actually asked my parents this. The last time that we had weather like this was like in the last millennium. Like we're talking about the 1990s. So that is, you know, I'm sort of like every day sort of like checking the news to make sure that I know what the government is asking of us, and making sure I'm staying safe and like not going outside if I don't have to. It's, in fact, from what I know, it's going to be minus 10 degrees Celsius tonight, so that's going to be fun. Anyway, yeah, so far, can't really give an opinion yet on Final Fantasy VI. I feel like it's a bit too early in the game for that, but I did really like sort of like that little thing where you meet, essentially sort of like meet all the different main characters in their own little separate side stories. Sort of like get a feel for the different characters. That was genuinely really fun to see. So I'm excited to see where we're gonna go from there. So yeah, schedule for the rest of the week. Friday, more Final Fantasy VI. Sunday, we're gonna be doing 2025 Rewind with Fallout New Vegas as the game that sort of like put me on the road to the university degree I now have. And then on Monday, we're gonna go ahead and continue on with Final Fantasy VI. That's also sort of gonna be the schedule. During weekdays, we're gonna be streaming the main game, which is Final Fantasy VI at the moment. On Sundays, I'll think of something to do, but we're probably gonna be spending some weeks doing Rewind in order to get to the games that I couldn't get to in December for the simple reason that I was ill. So thank you all for joining me for tonight, and I'll see you guys on Friday for more Final Fantasy VI. Have a good night.